Okay, hello and welcome. I'll be showing you my game. So this is pretty much just the base level. This is my blueprints for the menu level. So I'll begin to play, cast to main menu widget, viewport, and it will set the game to paused. I have the main menu set up here, as you can see, and if you go into the graph, this is my code: quit, start game, endless map, boss map. Yes, I decided to set different maps, and if you go into this, so this is essentially the texture that I set for the game mode. This one here, it's guns which spin around on a panner effect running at a text coordination of 1-1. I have set up glow shield code as well, and even for the first one I also have my spawn manager here. So this spawn manager is run a bit different. So this one is for the endless mode. So it has your base enemy, your substitute enemy, and your other substitute enemy. And the enemy types are cube rocks, rounded enemy, and duper. If you go into here, this is my voided texture, so it rotates on a panner effect as well, and this is my first map, so this is your main game mode map, and then you got your endless game mode map, which is slightly different, adjusted, and it's more wood and lights. And then of course your boss level map in a forest area, and yes, that is the boss, but I will get to that shortly. There is a you win screen which you will see eventually. Whoops. For sound VFX we got our, I'll try to show you, but you got Idiots in Space, Laser 6, and Starbase Chill. They are the sounds that I've used. And if we go back, you also have your textures which are set. You open week 7, there's more textures. We got our asteroid material, which also rotates on a panner. Now for the game UI as well, we have other things, but this is the boss's code. So the bullet flow, how they shoot. We got our health system, so we can lose health. The boss has 400 health compared to the relevant 30 to 60 health. You got the chase player pawn, and we also got the cube rotation and look system. Now, closer look on the boss. All of the attack is in this, inside of the collision box as it's called, and it is an enemy object type. Just move it over so you can see better, but that is all you have to do for this. And then what other ones do we have? Okay, so this bullet is your bullet. Okay, so add like actor has speed, damage, and you go into the viewport, and that's it. That's all the bullet is. And then we go here, so this is the enemy's bullet. It is a slightly different tone of light, and yeah, I like how it's blue instead, and it comes at you in 2 different sizes as well. So going along further, Oh, that one's just the material, my bad. Here is the bullet, the proper bullet. So the movement of bullet is the same, however the damage is different. Since it's coming from the enemy, you cast it to yourself, which is player 0, so that you lose health and it can destroy you, not them. Okay, we also have our Q-Brox code. So we have the actor bullet, we have damage to enemy, health system, a light flash, and a cube rotation and look code. We have our init color code, so this is the color instance, and this is all it is. This is all it looks like, and it has a little hole there so it can shoot at you. Now, this is Davey's code. So he has all the same stuff, yeah, even damage to player, the whole shebang. He's got the whole lot. And in viewport, this is what he is. So it's a sphere with the asteroid texture I made earlier, and a cube on the outside with the asteroid texture we made earlier. And this is Davey's son. So we've got Davey, we've got Davey's son, right? Okay, so it's all the same, except this one has a come and stop code. So this one doesn't follow you, it just comes and stops. And his bullet code is slightly different. He only shoots the one bullet. And this is this is the duper's code. So this is all of his color. This is for his size. We have his rotation. And this is all his code, which is the same as the other one's codes. Cube rotation and look, health system, light flash, and damage to enemy, as shown earlier. And this is what duper looks like. He's pretty much just a dog texture, essentially, but quite bright. Meteor texture. It's like more dog. But I adjusted the light to make it brighter. And this is our flash. This is all it is to make it flash. Give you a better show. Yep. We have our game manager code. So gameplay interface. We have our increase score and brain. We have health loss. And we have add health after pickup. In the viewport, this is all it is. It's a game manager. I don't know what more you expected. It's just a default scenery. That's it. This is our game over screen if you die, which I can show you. This is the game UI screen, which appears as you are playing the game, and your HP bar actually changes. And this is health B, as I called it, so shield pickup. Pretty much makes it so you can pick it up, and it destroys the actor upon pickup. Now, I have my shake code implemented, which is literally all this. This is all it is, nothing else. And I've got an options menu, which I reworked, so it's easier to see for people. And my pause widget menu, which is interesting, has resume, options, main menu, exit, and you press tab to access the pause menu. This is all the player's code, so it's the same as everything else, but it has a random chance spawn as well to give you more shield or additional health pickup. And it's got the pause and unpause game code, which is set in here, as you can see. And we have the input shooting, get the power up, and the movement. Now if we keep going across, we see the power up. I know what you're thinking. Will the ball be in there? No, the ball will not be in there. It's just guns, just going around. It's a little pickup, I'll show you. And we have our rounded enemy as well. So same code as all the others. This one does not fire at you. So he cannot fire at you at all. And this is what he looks like. I base the idolization similar to like coronavirus kind of thing. This is its color changing factor. And I will show you the shield material. So this is what the shield material is. That's all it is. Has an opacity mask, which is right here, and a base color. Now if we go across, this is your shield. Now shield B is the same as health B. All the code is the exact same because it's just picking up an object. The only difference is the effect it has. Now this is the other spawn manager I have set up. I'll show you. So event tick, these are all the waves. So wave 8 is your bonus round, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wave 8 is the boss fight finale. So you're going up against boss. Now the first boss fight is Davey. Davey is a boss, but he also isn't a boss. But these are all the waves, so you'll go up against 4 of the rounded enemy, then 8 dupers, then 4 cube rocks, then 6 rounded enemies, then 8 dupers. Wait, did I say 8 dupers earlier? Oh, 5 dupers, I read it wrong. And wave 6 is 16 cube rocks. And then the wave before the boss, now you got 16 dupers, 16 rounded enemies, and 16 cube rocks. And then on the boss fight, you just have 1 Davey. And then after that, you have 1 boss. And then for the bonus round, you have 4 Davies, 16 dupers, 16 rounded enemies, 16 cube rocks, and 4 bosses. So it adds a bit of challenge and variety to the game for you. And the billboard it's some dinosaur for some strange reason. But anyways, this is one of the icons, just so you can see. And this is another one of the icons, which is the sword. So we got Starfighter, sword, and our auto gun. Okay. So I'll load it up now and I'll show you how the game essentially runs. So opening up the menu level straight off the bat, this is all the menu level looks like. Now you press play and the game does have its own sounds. I'll turn it up to see if you can hear it. Now you go options and it tells you all of your controls. Oh, a lot louder than I thought. Go main menu, you click quick game, it quits the game. Click play, boss level only. So the boss shoots at you, he can damage you. As you can see, my health on the bottom right is going down. But if I want to pause it, I press tab and it pauses. Now I can open the options, but it'll take me back to the main menu. That's the only catch. Now we have our endless mode. All of the enemies keep coming at you. You build up your score. If you see at the top right, the score is building up. I have a temporary shield, which does indeed work due to the coding, but as you can see, there's a couple of obstacles lying around and they sometimes do tend to stop. But if I hit a bunch of them head on, they disappear, but look, no score, and I lose health. Does that make sense? Now I keep shooting, my score builds up more. I shoot, score builds up more. I'll see if I can find one of our little pickups. I'll just swish around. So see, it's a bit faint, but there's one there. And as you can see, it changes how my guns work now. Now, if I go back to the main menu, you can hear that the sound changes. It is different. Go play game. So I go through waves. So there's 4 gone. And then the dupers come in. As you can see, the enemy's reacting different. They were slightly faster. And then after the dupers, we got our cube rocks. Now, using the mix of 2D with 3D, it creates sort of a unique atmosphere and it's different. And if I go around, we have this strange void texture everywhere, but yet our ground is water in this zone. So I'll pick up this pickup, whoop, they were all different sizes, and now I've got a rapid shot. I'll pick this one up, and this one is a triple burst. So you go from shooting 2 at a very slow speed to shooting 1 at a very fast speed to then shooting 3 at a random burst. So the speed is undetermined at this rate. All the bullets flow with. The bullets do eventually disappear once they have reached my border. I'll show you. So you see they hit, they're gone. Because then they are colliding with something. Of course, the blueprint error comes up, but I will show you one more quick thing. So I'll defeat the boss. Now the boss is not too hard. Now you can run into the boss and you can see my little cursor thing here in the red. Now that controls my direction of fire. Now seeing all of this makes it hard to see, so sometimes you just gotta push through some of it. Because you do have a lot of health, which is good. Now, it says you won the game. Congratulations on winning, however you realise your son was the monster and now he's dead. Sucks to be you. Okay, so a couple of slight changes which I will do, and I will just show you those changes actually. So in our spawn manager, if you noticed one thing, let's go to boss fight. So Davey was not spawning, so we will switch that to boss, so that way he spawns, and then we will make this at 2. Whoops, not 3, 2. So it spawns 2 of him. Now with this bonus boss round, so all of this I can delete, because that's unnecessary now, because Davey does not want to work. So I can remove that. And I'll just disconnect all these. We will remove that execution pin. We will go in the first branch and then the second, just making sure there's no Davies around, cube rocks and boss. Okay. branch, and then that one. So if we can click compile and save, as we run this now, so we'll shoot them all down. We'll just see if we can find one of our little pickups. Here we go. So the trick is they're very faint, but they are deliberately that faint. Now the respawn rate is at 3 to 6 seconds, so it gives you a little bit of time at random to have a little bit of a breather, make some distance from the spawn point. See, I did not even see him. Let's just... Oh. What happened there? Oh, they're all just playing tricks there. But as you can see, the code is in fact working. The question is, where is Davey? Okay, so I will have a look to see if this is working. I've just hooked it directly up to this single branch. Spawn actor on boss. And we will just see how this goes. And save it. Alright, so play game, and well, he does indeed spawn, so he must be taking his time. The question is, why is he much smaller though? Just gotta make sure that he's at the right sort of thing. Oh yes, so still won the game. Okay, well, that is definitely interesting. Okay. So I guess we can change a couple of things here. I'll hook that up, compile and save. So maybe it's sort of a timing thing, I'm thinking. Okay. Yep, it's all looking right. So get the final wave before boss, and then second part to final wave. Because I feel like all the different spawning is causing confusion. So we'll just go, say, 32 cube rocks, just to do a bit of a how you go and jump, and then we got the boss fight. Okay, so all of this bonus boss round I can remove, so I'll just delete, and that just means number 9, you go away, And number 8, you are the final. So this is the proper finale. So we can set him to 1. We can compile, save, and you already know that the boss fight is working. So what I will do, I will open up, no, not the you died screen, whoops. Oh, just to verify, I will show that the you died screen actually does indeed work. So we'll collect all these, get that so it goes away. We'll get the gun. So I've deliberately made the guns quite hard to see, because if the guns are quite hard to see, I feel it likes to make it seem more of a challenge. Because then you don't know when your guns are going to change, and once your guns have changed, you cannot reset the guns. So we got a bit of everything coming in here at once, and the HP is indeed going down. Your score currently does not save at the moment, as I will be working on an online feature eventually with this game. So yes, I will build more on this game, but okay, we're about to die. And you died. Death screen. Nice. You click retry and it takes you to the main game. Now, the reason for this is because, well, you died, so you're trying again. And tries to make you try again, but in the official game mode. And then the only thing we need to change up now, so oh, not that screen. We will quit game. Runtime errors, of course. We'll dismiss the errors, and I'll actually open the You Win menu. So I will show how I will fix this up. I will adjust this slightly, and I will anchor it to the middle. Now the background color, that can be a purple. Yeah, we will set this color as black. We'll go black, and we will have the strike brush. We'll tint with a bit of blue. Okay, so font we have in bold. We'll stretch the main menu out, make it slightly different. We will have an outline size of 2, so we can actually change this now to any color we want. So we will have it as a nice blue, and we will bump this up to a 6, just making it all look a lot nicer. Okay, and we will select all of this, slightly adjust it. All we have to do is raise the size. So we got, you won the game, congratulations on winning. However, you realized your son was the monster, and now he's dead. Sucks to be you. Yes, I know, it is a bit dark, but have a bit of humour. Makes it funny. Okay, so that there, and then we will just select these. We will adjust it like this, and I will throw an image in. So let's say we'll put it on the canvas panel, so then we can stretch it out here. Now I will find an image. So I've collected the image. I will drag this down a bit. We will stretch this here, by there, and now the image we want to use. So gonna let me pick the image. Well, we will set it as center, so that is central here. And here's image. Okay, so come home Davey. So it's actually got the man running and a little image in center. Now that is a lot nicer. And it makes you go back to the main menu. So we will have a look at that. We will save all this. Okay, let's go boss level only. Now in boss level only, the boss is scaled to be a lot larger, as you can tell, but that is okay. Take some damage, boom, 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 boom. But as long as we kill him, which we will do in a moment, it's a bit hard to see with all the flashy lights. I feel like he's gonna kill me before I kill him. Now, you won the game. Congratulations on winning. However, you realize your son was the monster and now he's dead. Sucks to be you. Come home, Davey. And this is the new UI. It is much more cleaner. So you go main menu and you're in the main menu. All sound is working. And this is Come Home Davey. So I hope you enjoyed the little walkthrough. So going over some final code, I have changed some things. So now we have an event begin play inside of our player 0. And this is the game UI and sound widget, and that will play the sound through properly. All of this code is the same. In the game manager now, however, I've disconnected from here, so it will not run off the game manager, it runs off the game levels. So now when you begin play on menu level, it creates the main menu widget, it plays Idiots in Space, and once you actually play the game, so it has the sound, and then you press play, and it just fades out, like that. And that's it. And just to show everything is going well now, I will show you the game exported. Okay, so now the game has been exported, and if we open it, it plays the sound, has the different colors, you press play game, Changes sound, everything works as it's supposed to, shield and everything, it's all working. If you can't tell, but health does go. Turn it down, but you can't tell just yet as the screen is zoomed in, but I'll scoop a bit more forward, let them hit me a bit, just so you can see that the health actually does go. And if I go back to the main menu, we have all our controls here. We got boss level only, so you defeat the boss. What happens when you defeat him? Yes, very hard to see due to all of the colours. Has a 3-second time span. You won the game. Congratulations on winning, however. You realise your son was the monster, now he's dead. Sucks to be you. And then you're back at the main menu. And that's it. Okay, so testing of the game. Everything's here. Press play game. It's all working. Main menu, yep, works. Restarts. Main menu, I'll go endless mode just to die faster. Just so you can watch me die. Ah, perfect. Doesn't collide with that. That's all perfect. Little bit of lag in the video recording, but that's okay. Game's still working perfectly fine on my end. Don't mind if it is a little buggy as my computer has some issues, but seems to all be running fine. So endless mode is a lot more fast paced. There is no cooldown with the enemies coming at you at all. So you gotta have fun with that. But I will die soon, which I've almost done. Okay, and retry. And when you click retry, it will take you straight to the normal game mode. So all your enemies coming at you, and all that's normal. Temporary shield, shield's gone, shield lasts about 4 seconds. This is a quick run through on how the map looks. So there's these cubes which actually stop you. Obstacles, in other words. Just to make the game, well, how it's supposed to be. And then if we exit, the game exits, and that is it.